Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your soul contracts reading. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome. And for my longtime subscribers, welcome to you guys as well. I'm super excited to be back with you guys. And today we are going to do my soul contract spread. I have all of the deets here. I've laid out a detailed spread, so I'll put that in the detail box below, kind of covering all the questions that we are going to be exploring today with this reading. But basically, Pisces, the bottom line is it's going to be for those of you out there that are separated from somebody you've had some sort of experience with, and it's going to give you some information as to what the fuck the purpose of this whole thing was meant to be. What is your soul contract with this person? What lessons were you meant to learn? Is the contract complete? Things like that. What's the bigger purpose? So that being said, first and foremost, Pisces, we are going to tap into sort of the past energy of the connection. And I do this question just specifically for YouTube. I do offer this as a personal reading, just FYI. So if you're interested, all of the information for that will be in the box below. But yeah, we're going to tap into the past energy. That way you can know pretty quickly if this is going to be like for you, if it's going to be your story and your situation. Okay. So tell me a little bit about this connection between Pisces and their person in the past. So what went down between Pisces and their person? Very interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got responsiveness. I feel like in the past, starting off perhaps Pisces, I feel like this started off super fun, this connection, okay? Like fun with a capital F. And by capital F, I mean the first card that popped out is the erotic. But you feel me. I definitely feel like there was a lot of sensual, fun, sort of vibes to this connection. A lot of good times in that sort of, in that area of the relationship. No lack of passion. No lack of passion. We've got this energy of wild abandon. Okay. So, I feel like that this relationship may have been even like a little unorthodox for you in some type of way. Take that how it resonates. Like this person may have been different than the typical people that you have relationships with or that you date. Okay. There was something very almost exhilarating and risk-taking about this, or it sort of seemed that way. But yeah, I feel like, with this responsiveness energy, we also have this energy of openness. I feel like there was great communication. The two of you were, for a lack of a better term, like kind of up each other's butts for a while, together all the time, talking all the time, hanging out all the time, having lots of sex, whatever, or take it as it resonates, being a lot of physical intimacy, a lot of fun. We've got enjoyment. We've got luck. Okay. So just a lot of really positive vibes. But then we've got this energy of rules. Okay. And we've got this energy of using. Okay. So I feel like somebody started to feel taken for granted in some type of way. Expectations perhaps started to be, sort of expressed by one of you or both of you. And perhaps that had something to do with the ending of this relationship, the end of this connection. Somebody got triggered by the desire for commitment, or there were some sort of expectations that were expressed, and somebody was unable to get on board with that, with being able to meet those expectations. When things sort of started to shift, maybe out of the fun stage and into something a little more routine, it may have triggered one of you or both of you to make a swift exit, is what I'm seeing. So let me see what else I can find out with the tarot here about the past. So tell me more about this connection between Pisces and their person. Past energy for Pisces. So what happened in the past between Pisces and their person? Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we've got the Hierophant. I feel like that what ended this connection was a desire for commitment, and somebody was unable to get on board with that. So perhaps one of you wanted a more traditional sort of dynamic. You wanted a more traditional structure of a connection, meaning like something that's a little more committed and routine. And the other person was just like, nope, not doing it. Not gonna do it. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I do with we've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Cups here. It's like the second, and it was likely you is what I'm sensing here, Pisces. The second you expressed your feelings and emotions, and you expressed this desire to want to take this to the next level, or you expressed this desire to start investing in a more tangible type of way, whatever that looks like. And with this rules card, it's like you may have said, you may have set some sort of expectations. Like, I would like us to see each other this many times a week. Or, you may have brought up like sleeping at one another's houses, or whatever it looks like. There's some leveling up here that was attempted. Somebody expressed a desire to level things up in a way that is sort of more official, and not so, go with the flow, fun, free spirit types of vibes like in the very beginning of the connection. It's like the second that happened, it was triggering. We've got the Devil, we've got the Tower, and then we've got the Three of Swords, okay? It ended badly. It ended very badly. I do think that there is some level here of, or some dynamic here of perhaps like differing attachment styles. Somebody may be anxious, have an anxious attachment style, and somebody here may have an avoidant attachment style. Okay. And the two were very triggering to one another. But let's be clear though, here, Pisces, with the Tower here, I feel like divine intervention occurred here, okay? So what may have seemed like a disaster and just heartbreaking, it may have been actually protection. You may not have gotten your way. Things may not have panned out the way that you wanted them to here, Pisces, but the message I'm picking up is that it was protection. Like this ended to protect you. It was a part of this soul contract for things to end, or at least break here. And we'll find out later on if this contract is complete or if reconciliation is likely, etc. But yeah, I feel like that more than anything else, and I feel like a lot of you know this deep down, this is just confirming it. That this has ended, or this chapter with this person ended exactly the way it was supposed to, when it was supposed to. Okay. So let's go ahead and start digging into, and let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, Pisces. I assume it is if you're still watching, but yeah, let's dive into the purpose. So what is the real purpose, the higher purpose of this connection? What is the purpose of this soul contract between Pisces and this person? What is the purpose? Wow. God bless. These cards are going everywhere. Give me one more, please. What is the purpose? All right. Bottom of the deck here, we've got the World. I love this already. I do. And this message may not be exactly what some of you want to hear, Pisces. But it's, I keep it 100. That's how I roll on this channel. I'm not in the business of like fairy tales and shit. Just got to keep it real with you. I feel like the soul contract between you and this person was meant to help you close out a chapter. It was meant to help you learn some for reals this time, learn some really important lessons about relationships. And you have such an opportunity here to close out a very painful chapter, a very dysfunctional way of doing relationships, so to speak. We have the World. We have the Ten of Swords. Like underneath of that, again, we've got the Three of Swords. I feel like you guys have had your fucking heart broken so many times, and it just keeps happening. And it's happening for the same. It's like you're experiencing the same thing. And maybe in this particular dynamic, Pisces, I feel like some of you expected a different outcome because this particular person was so different than the type of person that you normally get with, like I said earlier. And you may have been even more heartbroken and just shocked and surprised that this ended up playing out the same way as all the others. And you ended up so disappointed and so hurt and rejected and all the things. But ultimately, like, I hope and, I think the hope of the contract, it was created between you and this person. Your souls made this contract. You made the agreement that, hey, we're going to come together in this lifetime and teach each other these very, very essential lessons that our souls are trying to learn. And this wasn't meant to be pleasant. Like this particular connection was meant to be intense and be super painful. It was meant to shine a super spotlight on what the problem is. It was meant to help bring you clarity. Like it was meant to help you elevate and finally get it. Like it was meant to shine a light on what up until this point has been hidden. And it's been living in your subconscious. Like you've gotten stuck in these same cycles, Pisces, and you hadn't even been conscious of why. Like why were you always ending up in these sorts of situations and dynamics? Part of this soul contract was to make it so fucking obvious. It was meant to bring it to the surface. We've got the Moon here. We've got the Ace of Swords. This soul contract was meant to highlight these wounds and issues within you that all of the dysfunction is stemming from, in a way that you could no longer ignore it because it's like now a part of your conscious understanding of yourself and your own relationship patterns and behavioral patterns and whatnot. Okay, it was meant to finally help you find balance. Perhaps some of you struggle often with balancing, the spiritual and the physical. Perhaps some of you struggle with balancing, feminine and masculine within you. Take it as it resonates. But, we've got Temperance here. there's some level, on some level, this contract you have with this person, you wanted to learn this. You know, you needed to recalibrate. Bottom line, a recalibration was needed within you, Pisces, and that is a huge part of the purpose of this soul contract. And ultimately, it's meant to help you level up. You were meant to have the opportunity to walk away from this experience and have a completely new perspective. Like, walk away realizing, oh shit, you know, I don't have to do things like this anymore. There are so many options available out there to me. You were meant to, you know, have an opportunity to level up and become this Nine of Pentacles. Like, to realize that you're solid and stable and secure on your own, just you, me, myself, and I. And right underneath that, look, on the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. And right underneath of that, look at this, is the Two of Cups, okay? I'm not sure what's going to come out in the rest of this reading, Pisces. Like, is this contract complete and whatnot, all that good stuff. But I'm already getting the sense intuitively that this was never meant to be your person. Like, this connection was meant to be a teacher. You know, relationships are our greatest teacher in life. And this one was meant to be intense and powerful and a game changer. And that's probably why you're watching this reading and trying to figure it out. You know, you may be having a hard time moving forward, moving past it, because it felt so significant. I think it's worth saying, Pisces, that just because a connection is super significant doesn't mean it's the right one, or that we have to become fixated on it. And I feel like that is, that's a major message I'm meant to share with you today, is that this connection, this soul contract's purpose was to be a stepping stone for you. Through this connection, you were being given this beautiful opportunity to finally end a cycle and start a new cycle. Start doing relationships a different way. Wake up to the fact that it starts with you. You know, you feeling whole and complete and happy and just, you know, complete is the best way to put it. Without anybody else. You know, not needing another person to fix you or to validate you, or, you know, that you complete me idea, which is total shit. But we're born into an environment, into this 3D world that loves to say that type of shit, right? You complete me. You're my better half. That's all garbage. No, that's not, it's not based in any or rooted in any sort of truth. So yeah, this is a big deal, this connection. But we'll see what comes out, but I don't get the sense that this was ever meant to be anything more than just a teacher for you. So let's see what else we can find out, Pisces, about the lessons that you were meant to learn through this connection. So tell me more about the lessons and types of healing Pisces was meant to do and is meant to do through this soul contract. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we have got the King of Cups. A lot of work in the way of the heart, healing the heart, you know, softening the heart, learning how to perhaps regulate your emotions in a different type of way. Take it however it resonates, Pisces. Something very divine, though, about this. Something very, very divinely orchestrated about this whole experience. But yeah, I think this connection, this soul contract, a big part of it was meant to help point you in the right direction. It was meant to give you and once again, that ties right back into what I was saying earlier, Pisces. It was meant to act as, a map and a guide for what needs to be healed within you. It was meant to bring to your conscious, into your conscious mind from your subconscious, what's the root problem here so that you can work on it, so you can address it. A lot here surrounding stability. You are meant to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? For some of you, this connection in some type of way is going to ultimately help you align with your higher purpose. For some of you, that's going to be it's going to manifest in a professional way. Okay. So take that how it resonates. That may be significant for some of you. For some of you, a huge part of this contract is learning how to stand up for yourself, learning how to take action, learning how to cut a motherfucker off whenever it's, they're not holding up their end of the bargain. For many of you, you've made a lot of sacrifices, a lot of compromises as to what you want so that somebody doesn't leave in the past. You're meant to learn how to, no, fuck that, stick to your guns, not bend on what it is that you want. So there's so many positive things here that I'm seeing, but none of which are learning how to, none of them seem about another person or about relationships. I feel like a lot of these lessons you were meant to learn have to do with just you, Pisces. And this connection was meant to, again, just be like a compass or a guide, just ready and willing and able to shine a huge spotlight on what it is that you need to work on within yourself. So let's see if we can get any more messages here, Pisces, surrounding lessons and themes of healing and things of that nature that were meant to be realized. So we've got loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Exactly. Through this connection, Pisces, you're meant to go within, and I want to say for some of you, it's learn how to be your own best friend, break any tendencies that you have that are codependent, where you feel like you need another person just to survive. You are meant to go within. This connection was meant to make you feel lonely and put you in a situation where you have to lean on yourself a little bit. You have to keep yourself company in a way. And I think it's realizing that you're a part of something so much bigger, right? It's really tapping into your higher self and a higher level of consciousness in which you realize that that's being alone or loneliness. I mean, it's such an illusion because we're all connected. We're all connected. You are never truly alone, Pisces. So let's get one more. This wanted to pop out. So we've got cycles and we've got love. Oh, that is so in alignment with everything we've talked about so far. Cycles. I feel like that is what you've been stuck in for God knows how long, Pisces. Just an endless cycle that it's like these stories, these relationships that you've been in and all the things you've gone through. It's like you're just on a hamster wheel repeating the same shit. And relationships may they may get to the same point and then the same shit goes down. And you're left feeling lonely and just heartbroken, devastated. This connection was meant to and is meant to offer you this opportunity to end the cycle. It's meant to open your eyes to, like I said, it's so many things within yourself that are actually the root cause of why you continue to manifest these connections. Because let me tell you what, priority number one for your soul is to learn the lessons that it came into this life to learn. We're just all spiritual beings having a human experience. This is Earth school. So the number one priority it's going to be prioritized over you getting your desires, met and your dreams fulfilled is going to be these lessons. Which is why the quicker you can get in the flow of that and you can align with that, the better. And then you can, really create a bit of alchemy, if you will. You can start to co-create with the universe. You can check all the boxes for your soul's mission in learning these lessons, while also being able to manifest what you desire. It all aligns. It's all connected. And perhaps, Pisces, this connection has really been the thing that has helped you wake up, if you will. Like you may really associate this connection with your own spiritual awakening. You finally shifted into a higher level of consciousness where you're suddenly aware that you're aware of so many things. You're finally starting to identify the patterns that have, occurred in your life, and you're having a lot of aha moments. Let me know if that resonates. But yeah, I feel like many of you coming to this reading already know all the answers. Like this reading really is going to be just pure confirmation, which is awesome. So all of that being said, I feel like we've got a really good understanding of what you were meant to learn through this connection and the higher purpose. Let's tap into your person's energy. So let's take a look, Pisces, at where your person is currently at, like what their energy is towards you, where they're at in their head, their heart at this current time. So what is this person's current energy? So we've got solitary, withdrawn, lonesome, single. Yeah, I feel like this person is, maybe this person is very much mirroring you in a lot of ways right now. They may be, this connection may have really triggered them or kind of pushed them into the same sort of like exploratory, awakening sort of energy as well. Wow, so we've got secret admirer. That's very interesting. Wow, and I love this card. We've got unconditional. Also, we've got infatuation on the bottom of the deck. I do feel like, this person is soul family for you, with this unconditional energy. On a soul level, like you and this person, you've perhaps had past lives together. There is a very genuine energy here. On a soul level, this person obviously loves you unconditionally and just wants you to grow and learn, and wants your soul to achieve these lessons of growth that it desired coming into this lifetime. I do feel, though, that this person is still watching you in some type of way. We've also got this loyalty energy. I feel like this person has an avoidant attachment style. I do. And if you're not familiar with what that is, look that up and let me know if that resonates with you. But I do. I feel like this person has a tendency to do exactly what they did to you. Like they run. We've got running literally right underneath that on the deck. Like this person may be a ghoster. This person may really get triggered by any types of conversations about commitment or conversations that are overly emotional, expression of emotion, things like that. But I think at the end of the day, it's heartbreaking for this person. It's like they push away everybody that loves them, anybody that tries to get close to them, And anybody that expresses vulnerability towards them, it triggers them and they run. And it really prevents them from having any sort of genuine, real love and connection in their life. So yeah, I feel like this person really admires you and your ability to be vulnerable or to express emotion in some type of way. And I do still feel like this person is watching you. You know, I don't feel like the reason this ended, if they're the ones that like walked away from this, it had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with their own shit, their own issues, Pisces, okay? So let's take a look at where they're at in the headspace, okay? So what is this person currently thinking about this connection with Pisces? Ten of Swords. This person thinks that this is done. You know, they do. They feel like there's too much water under the bridge. That's what they have on their mind. Yeah, Five of Swords. I hate this energy. I really do, Pisces. A lot of aspects of this reading remind me of the Cancer reading that I recorded right before this, actually. But yeah, this is a very hostile energy. This is somebody that does not want to admit that they did anything wrong. You know, this is the type of person that may show up like this. Let me give you an example, Pisces. So this may be someone who, you know, treated you like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or treated you like someone that they were in a committed relationship with. But the fucking second that you make any suggestions of trying to, you know, solidify anything, or you were looking for some sort of, you know, verbal confirmation that you guys were on the same page in that type of way, this person says, well, wait a second, you know, I never, you know, I don't know what you mean. Like, I don't know why you're assuming this, or, you know, this is a very gaslighting sort of energy. I hate it. It fucking blows. It does. Or it's like they, you know, they do something that's really shitty to you. Like you find out that they, you know, they've been going out dating, seeing other people, even though they act 1000% via their, you know, their actions, like they're in a committed relationship with you. You find something out. You confront them about it, and them say to you, well, hold on a second. We never had that conversation. We never decided this was exclusive, even though it was definitely, you know, understood. Any person, any logical outsider, you know, anybody with half a fucking brain would agree that yes, it seemed like it was an unspoken but understood, that things were one type of way. That's the type of vibe that I'm sensing here. Let me know if that resonates. So give me one more here. Where's this person at in the head? Queen of Pentacles. You know, and look at this. You know, we've got the Nine of Wands. Like I feel like this person's just got their fucking guard up. But at the end of the day, this person knows. They know that you are, you know, you are valuable, and you are wifey material, or, you know, husband material, whatever. You are 1000% worthy of somebody showing up for you and committing to you. You are that person, and they know this. They know this. But again, I feel like the fact that you are so worthy and so valuable, and that you're all the things, that in itself is almost triggering to this person. Something about that triggers their worthiness issues. I feel like this person is insecure. I feel like they're immature. I feel like they're insecure. Okay. I feel like this is a very emotionally stunted, emotionally insecure individual. Just calling it like I see it here, Pisces. So let's keep going here. And I mean, and we're all on our own journeys, right? I'm not like trying to throw shade at this person, but I'm just simply stating what I'm seeing here, which is that. I feel like, yeah, in the heart space, I'm going to pull a few cards here. Give me just a second. Give me one more, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. I feel like this person is trying to escape. They don't want to feel their feelings. I feel like that this, in their heart, like engaging in this connection with you, Pisces, is going to require a lot more work than what this person may be ready or willing to put in, okay? Don't think for a second, though, that the way things ended between the two of you didn't hurt this person, because I do feel like this person is sad, okay? This person is disappointed. This person feels, depressed. They feel alone. They feel, that solitary energy. They do. It's like now they're single again. They have effectively fucked up yet another connection with a high quality individual. I feel like that's their cycle. They're continuously fucking up anything that's good for them. Anybody that may come into their life and actually show up for them, and anybody that may want something that is stable and grounded and committed and something they can count on. This person is so afraid of counting on anybody else but themselves. And I feel like on the flip side, Pisces, you may have the opposite issue. You may have a hard time trusting yourself and counting on yourself. And you feel safer and more comfortable when you can count on someone else. So you're constantly seeking that person that's going to stick around and isn't going to abandon you, and that's going to commit to you and show up for you. This person, it's the opposite, which is why this soul contract was made. It's why it's so effective. It's why it has so effectively triggered both of you. And that was the purpose. I feel like it's like this person is getting signs and synchronicities from the universe, and like there is an awakening that's trying to emerge here for this person, but they are resisting it really hard, okay? They are fucking fighting it. They're fighting this. They're fighting off the blessings that are trying to be delivered to them. They're resisting those blessings because this person does not. It's like they don't want to let go of the old story. They don't. And I don't know how that's going to play out for them, but I will tell you this, Pisces, you have been such a catalyst for this person. I really feel that. I feel like that this person may have never even asked themselves some of the bigger questions. This person has never had this level of enlightenment in their life, and you triggered that for them. And that's quite beautiful. So no matter what ends up happening, I hope that gives you some sort of peace of mind, or makes you feel a little better about the way things have played out here. So let's find out next the $1 million question here, Pisces, which is this contract complete between you and this person? I've already sort of expressed my gut intuition, my instinct on this. I think that it pretty much has completed, but we'll see what the cards say. So is this contract complete? Very interesting. I could be wrong here, Pisces. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Voices, which is the Two of Swords. I think I was both right and wrong, and here's why. I feel like that for some of you, this contract is complete. You've already, everything that was meant to be brought to light has been. And for some of you at this point, all that's left in this to complete this contract is for you to just take off the blindfold. Like for you to just like allow yourself to see the lessons and to see all of it. Because for some of you, you've felt more comfortable keeping that blindfold on. You have felt more comfortable sort of remaining in like a lower level of consciousness. You have allowed, ego to take over. You've resisted seeing this from a higher perspective, and that's totally okay. But for some of you are closer than others. So you're going to know who you are and what camp you're in. For some of you, there may be another round or another cycle with this person. We've got the Lovers, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. Then we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Okay? But ultimately here we've got the 8 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. No matter where you're at on this journey, okay, some of you may have to go through another cycle where it's like you can't let go of this person because you feel super invested. That's what you tell yourself anyway. You feel like you've invested a lot. For some of you, the story may be you feel like this is your soulmate or your twin flame or some story, some shit like that. No offense, just keeping it 100 with you. That may be kind of the story that you're so attached to, and you may feel so invested in this, and you may let another cycle occur. And then what's going to happen yet again is there's going to be ghosting or abandonment. This person is going to push you away. The same cycle will play out, okay? So for some of you, that's going to have to happen. And that's okay. Like I said, I can't stress that enough. Everything is happening exactly as it should for you, Pisces. But at the end of the day, all of you watching this are meant to get to this same place, which is where you are finally this Queen of Cups. Your heart is open. You get to a place where you finally learn how to fill up your own cup. You learn to trust yourself. You learn to trust your own intuition because you're an intuitive motherfucker, okay? You're the Queen of Cups. You're a goddamn Pisces. Like you're the most psychic, mystical, intuitive sign of the zodiac. Your 12th house, you are fucking badasses, It's like, I always think, and you may not be into Harry Potter. If you're not, what's wrong with you? Let's be real. But most of you will know, be at least familiar enough to get the reference. But when I think of Pisces energy, I always think of like Snape. Like, isn't Snape, let me know in the comments if you like agree with me on this. But I feel like he is so Piscean, like so mysterious, but like you just know this, the well runs deep in this motherfucker. And maybe even scorpionic too, maybe a bit of both. But there's just like a vibe to Pisces energy. You're badasses. Your capacity to feel is so great. I mean, I am a Gemini sun, Libra moon, Aquarius rising. And I don't have a whole lot of, I have no Pisces planets like in Pisces for me personally. I have a couple personal planets in Cancer, Mars and Venus, but besides that, not a lot of water in my chart. I'm very air heavy, very airy, a lot of swords energy. And I'm going to tell you right now, Pisces, of course, the grass is always greener, right? But fuck, do I envy you and this deep well of emotion, this deep capacity to feel and to have this sort of opportunity in this lifetime to master that, to master your feelings and emotions and learn how to fully satisfy yourself emotionally. I feel like that is a huge part of the bigger picture for water signs. And I kind of feel the same way for all of the, all of the zodiac signs, depending on the element that they're connected to, be it learning how to master your physical reality and resources like earth signs, or, get a fucking hold on your thoughts like me. That's my challenge in this lifetime, or my opportunity. But yeah, like ultimately this connection is huge. This soul contract was meant to push you to elevate you, to help you elevate, go to the next level. You're meant to move forward, like with momentum. Ultimately, it's about you learning how to show up for yourself and to feel safe. I'm hearing this message for many of you out there. Many of you out there may have some wounds or issues that are attached to your base chakra, or root chakra, whatever you want to call it, which is the first chakra, okay? And that is, these are going to be themes and issues surrounding like feeling safe and secure, feeling like you have enough. So you may have like had some very traumatic childhood experiences or something along those lines connected to that. There may be like a scarcity mentality. Take it as it resonates. But for some of you, that's going to be like a new focus for you, is getting that, sort of under control, really healing the root cause of why this cycle romantically continues to happen. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be the person that you settle down with or anything like that. I feel like this soul contract was very much meant to, it has a huge purpose, had and has a huge purpose, but it's very much a lesson for you, Pisces. So let's grab some advice and guidance before we part ways, Pisces. And again, if you guys are interested in a personalized version of this reading, I will link everything below on how you can get one. So advice and guidance. I'm loving this already. Let me get one more card here. Give me one more overall card, please. Yeah. Advice and guidance. Emperor on the bottom of the deck. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. I love this. So this, when we have the Lovers, Temperance, and the Hanged Man, this entire dynamic, this soul contract was meant to help you heal and help you awaken, help you become more enlightened, really give you an opportunity to see things from a higher perspective, okay? And for a lot of you, I feel like the next chapter for you in this lifetime is going to be learning to master this Nine of Pentacles vibe, okay? Learning how to be your own best friend, learning how to make yourself feel safe and secure without needing anyone else, okay? Being your own emperor, being your own knight in shining armor, being your own Knight of Pentacles, showing the fuck up for yourself. You don't need somebody else to do that, Pisces. You got everything you need like right inside, including a built-in, companion really within yourself. The most important relationship you will have in this lifetime. I know it's like kind of cliche and people toss it around a lot these days, but it's the truth. The most important relationship you'll ever have in this lifetime is the one with yourself. Okay? And this connection with this person was meant to really push you towards that, towards beginning that new chapter where it's about you and it's no longer about them or about anybody else. And I will say this, because a lot of you may for some of you, that may feel triggering. Like you may feel like, well, does that mean I'm going to be alone forever and I'm never going to have that partnership and that companionship? No. The truth is, I feel like you absolutely will have that in this lifetime with that Two of Cups. However, I don't think that you will ever have it. I don't. Or at least not something that's lasting and truly fulfilling until you master this, because this is the priority. This is what your soul came into this world in this lifetime for you to learn, is how to do this for yourself. So let's get one more message here, Pisces, before we sign off. So one more card here for Pisces. You can't make this shit up. You fucking ready for this? Drop the mic. Princess, you can be your own knight. I love that. It makes me want to cry. Yeah, you fucking got this, Pisces. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. Feel free to share your story. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time, peace.